this happened before we came in because the last licenses were issued in 2018. We got in November of last year. But not to cast blame on anyone, but when the government is looking at investments and investors coming in, some of these things have to be assessed. And I'm of the opinion that any major investment should go to an economic committee to look at it before even putting it forth to the Ministry of Environment, to the Department of Environment, because what happens is that when you already go through an EIA and you pay your fees for some reason or the other, of course, because of money, the company feels that they're entitled, that there's an obligation to assist you further. But in addition to that, the way the law is written is that there's a process, there's a time frame. Okay, now you apply. Within 6 months or so that you put in your EIA, there has to be a revision process and you have to be informed of that receival and that it has been reviewed. Then 2 weeks later, you have to go to consultation. 2 weeks later, a site visit. And then it goes to NEAC, and NEAC has 2 weeks to report to you whether or not it's approved or not. So once you trigger it, there is a process. So these are things that we have to review, legislation and everything else for sure.